What's going on, everybody? This is ODC. That's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Thanos Wave. This is the Mark 43 Ironman figure from the, this is a movie action figure from the Age of Ultron movie. I don't know, kind of indifferent about these Iron Man figures that keep coming out. This guy is the exact same action figure as the Mark 42. Kind of got him in this generic stand or generic action pose. I'm not really trying to get him in some crazy display pose, but he is exactly the same except a different paint job. So if you weren't a fan of the Mark 42, you're probably not going to be a big fan of this figure then. Unless you just didn't care for the paint job in the Mark 42, then this is probably the one for you, I guess. But I don't know. It fits for the movie. It definitely fits for a movie action figure. But I don't know. I don't want to get too off topic, but I'm going to point this out. With the Marvel Now version coming out, it is that version is just not accurate. If you look at the prototypes, and granted, those are just prototypes. Until we see them in package, we won't know, and until I get them in hand, I really won't know what they look like. But it looks like that Marvel Now action figure that I was looking forward to getting in the black and gold is pretty much going to be just a repaint of this, which is unfortunate. And I know a lot of people are going to argue with me and probably going to be like, well, it looks exactly the same as the Mark 43 and Mark 42. It just needs a different paint job. No, well, it's missing a bunch of things. It's missing a bunch of ports on the front and on the sides. He's got ports all over the place. It would have made more sense if they went with the Heroic Age, if you ask me, just for a comic book version. Granted, I understand that version of Iron Man looks a lot like the movie version right here, but it's either they should have resculpted the chest and the shoulder pads to have those pieces, but I'll get to that. I digress. Anyway, back to this figure. Just wanted to point that out. I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent about these movie figures. I'm not a big movie figure collector. I kind of got these figures just to finish Thanos, and that was it. I did pre-order the entire wave, so there you go. I don't know. It's a nice figure, but it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just not my cup of tea overall, I guess. I don't really have any issues with him sculpt-wise. He's really well done. He's just probably pretty much the same as the Mark 42, like I said. I'll just actually bring him in here as a size comparison in general. As you can see, they're pretty much exactly the same. They are exactly identical, except for, and as we would say in My Cousin Vinny, identical. But they're pretty much the exact same, except opposite paint jobs. So there you go. That would probably be it. Paint jobs are just completely opposite. Where there's red on this guy, should be gold on this guy to look like this guy. So if you get my drift, my get. But he does come with an alternate head, and I will pop that on right now. It comes with the alternate head, and here is the alternate head with the Tony Stark face, and his eyes are googly. They are googly and oogly. Oogly and googly. So the eyes could have been better. Maybe the paint job on the mask portion could have been a little bit better too. A lot of people I've heard a lot of people complain about the flesh tone as well, but oh well. Seems like we get less and less with our $20 figures, but QC wise, I mean. But there's the head on the body. It looks pretty decent. Yeah, I would say maybe the flaws in the paint job is probably the face. Yeah, it just seems like Marvel Legends can't get the actors right. It still looks like a comic book version underneath there, if you ask me. So I guess you could use this for a custom if you wanted to. But there's the regular head. I'm just going to keep that on for now. That just looks a lot better. But if you are a movie collector, action figure collector, and you want the movie versions, this is probably the best route to go. Unless you want to do the figure arts and spend a little bit more money. But As far as articulation, his head doesn't look up about that far, so you can't get him into good flying poses. So there's no problem there, even just with the head. Good range of motion looking down. We got Jav Turkey. And his head does tilt a little bit. I just amuse myself. I'm not even here to amuse you guys, just myself. But his arms go up, good range of motion there, and they do go down. They can do a full 360 rotation, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. He does have a wrist swivel and a wrist hinge, which can go back if you push it. This is a pliable plastic right here, and it does go forward. He does have a diaphragm joint, no waist swivel, can pivot side to side and rotate, and it does swivel like so. He does have T-jointed hips, which go out and forward and back about that far, a little bit hindered by the butt sculpt. Upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, ankle hinge, which goes back and forward, and he does have that nice ankle pivot, which we're all used to. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's pretty nice that he comes with an alternate head. That is a nice tooch. So Mark 43 Iron Man looks pretty good. Like I said, comes with that alternate head, and he also comes with the left leg of Thanos. So if you're interested in that, and but yeah, there's not really much left to say about this guy. He's pretty straightforward. Like I said, he's the same height as Mark 42 Iron Man. There's not much of a difference, or pretty much identical. I'm going to keep saying that. So there's that. Just wanted to throw that in there one more time. I'll do another size comparison. Here he is next to, let me try and get him straightened up here. Hawkeye, he's taller than Hawkeye. He is not taller than this broad. Whoa. Whoa. You have to jump up to kiss her. Sorry. All right, I'm done with doing that. But he is not taller than Luke Cage, though. He is dwarfed. So there you go with that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So would I recommend this figure? Like I said, if you're a movie fan, or if you just want to, if you want to finish Thanos, but if you don't want to finish Thanos and you just want the comic book ones, I would say pass on this guy. But if you want Thanos, or you're a movie collector, movie action figure collector, then this is the guy for you. He's a good figure. I don't have any problems with the paint on him. I don't see any bleeding through, or really the lines are pretty good on this guy, to be honest with you. He's a pretty well done figure, sculpt wise and paint wise. So with that being said, I would definitely give him probably 2 thumbs up. I'd probably give him 2 thumbs up just as the figure himself. And yeah, so there you go. So that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching as always, and I will see you guys on the flip side.